Welcome to UpLift Women's Wellness. I'm Bethany Bush, founder of Head to Toe Strength.
And I'm Auria Zahed, a licensed marriage and family therapist. We're here to empower and inspire women to thrive through holistic wellness.
Each week, we'll dive into topics like fitness, mental health, and personal growth.
And share real conversations and actionable insights to help you live your strongest, healthiest life.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Hi, Aria.
Hi.
So I got a question.
Yes,
You're a woman, right?
I am.
You go to the gym, right?
Yes.
Do you know if you have any autoimmune diseases?
I do not have any autoimmune diseases.
Cool. I have at least two. And because I'm a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I am actually most common to have an autoimmune disease because every woman is more likely to have an autoimmune condition of some kind.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that? What? Every woman?
Yeah, like more women. So a lot of times it can be pregnancy, but women
Yeah.
are much more likely to have an autoimmune disease or condition than men.
Oh,
So you could have one and technically you could have one and not know.
okay. Yeah. I was going to ask that actually.
Because 1 in 15 people in the US has an autoimmune disease.
1 in 15?
1 in 15. So if it's more likely to be a woman, because genetically it's just based on genetic sex,
Oh.
you are more likely to have an autoimmune condition. So out of the 1 in 15 people, if women are more likely to have it, we're probably the majority of the 1 in 15.
Right.
And take, I'm not a statistician, so I'm not going to even try to do that math, but
Okay.
And what is the number one thing when you go to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
with said autoimmune conditions, potentially,
Yeah.
if you're a little suspicious of I just don't feel right, what do you think the number one things the doctor's going to say to you is?
I don't know.
Lose weight. Just lose weight. So Dr. Isabella Wentz
Uh-huh.
on Instagram posted the most amazing reel, and I've been thinking about it ever since she posted it.
Yeah.
Because hypothyroidism, lose weight. PCOS, lose weight. Diabetes, lose weight. Hyperthyroidism,
Right.
gain weight.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
It's the opposite of hypo.
Oh, okay.
So it's an overactive thyroid.
Okay, that makes sense.
But all those...
It's weight. Everything is weight related.
Everything is based on Addison's disease, Hashimoto's, Graves, anything endocrine, Crohn's, celiac, anything endocrine, digestive system based.
Yeah.
Just lose weight. Don't you think I came to you because I've been trying to do that? And it's not working, right?
Right.
So then, of course, to said doctor, I'm lying, naturally. Because obviously, if you tried to lose weight, you could, because it's just calories in, calories out, right?
Oh my goodness. No.
So, cool. Physician says go lose weight. Walk 5 times a day for 30 minutes. I've been doing that. Well, try HIIT training. Get a personal trainer. Okay. So I am the patient.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been told to go do more exercise, eat even less.
Oh my gosh.
And go to a personal trainer.
Okay. Wait, pause though. So, like, when you go to the doctor and you don't know you have an autoimmune disease, or in your case, Bethany, like, what were the symptoms where you're like, I don't know what's going on with me, for them to then just say lose weight?
So I wasn't diagnosed for 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
And so my weight has yo-yoed. Like I yo-yo by 80 to 100 pounds. Like that's the swing
Oh, wow.
of the yo-yo.
Okay.
And so basically, since I started menstruating, I've had chronic migraines, extreme fatigue. Like I could barely make it through a school day. I'd have to come home and take a nap.
Oh my gosh.
And then it was just, oh, I was just a teenager, right? Well, actually a tween.
Yeah.
But so like all of these things, my periods are horrible. I have hellacious allergies, and that's living here. And so all of these things are going on. Like I just go through life, right? So finally in my 20s, I start getting into my hippie side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I walk because I was working in the warehouse and I was working in the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
So much. And I was in undergrad for the first time. I'm like, it will not come off. Like I'm doing everything that a normal 20-year-old should be doing. I should be a normal looking 20-year-old.
Right.
But I'm not. So then I go to the doctor. I'm like, I think something's off. Okay. And so just lose weight. I'm like,
what?
I'm only like 175. I'm already 5'9".
Seriously.
But according to BMI, I'm supposed to be 130 to 160. So basically a stiff wind could blow me over.
Wait, are you serious? That's what it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'll fact check myself, but I'm pretty sure if you go by BMI alone, my ideal weight is 130 to 160.
What?
I've been 150 pounds maybe for a year or two as a grown adult menstruating woman.
Okay, yeah.
After starving and overtraining and all that crap.
Yeah.
So starting, because I didn't get my diagnosis until 2020. So from 2010 to 2020, I'm starving, overtraining, overexercising because I was so exhausted. And then it's like, well, it's just your life. It's your lifestyle. It's this. My skin was super dry. I was freezing all the time. Granted, I was in Michigan, which is the polar tundra to me. But, chronic dry skin. My skin would literally be cracking and bleeding. Like, well, you work with cardboard. It sucks all the, so it was always like something.
Oh my gosh.
And then once I got on birth control, my weight just skyrocketed like so fast. I was like, that's odd. Nobody really ever gains weight on this birth control medication. Granted, I started birth control a lot later in life, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But like in 6 months, I think it was up 50 to 100 pounds.
In 6 months?
Without like changing anything.
Oh my gosh. And you were still working your 2 jobs where you're walking the entire time. What? Oh my gosh, you must have been so frustrated and confused.
So frustrated. Now, granted, I have none of my knowledge at this point. Like, I'm literally going through every podcast, everything, and I'm going down like the rabbit hole because, of course, I've seen Forks Over Knives by that point, I think, if it came out by then. But it's around that time of like Fed Up and Forks Over Knives. And like one of my PE classes, we watched another really good film that I don't remember the name of. But it's like doing all of these things. But every time I go to the doctor, so I stopped going.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just like, and then finally, start birth control, whatever, and gain a bunch of weight. And it's like, well, you just need to get the weight back off.
That was the answer?
Yeah, you just need to lose weight because this birth control pill shouldn't make you gain weight.
So again, the answer is weight related.
Yep.
Versus like, hey, I haven't seen this before. Let's dive in. Let's look into this.
That's not a thing in traditional healthcare. You don't do deep diving. You don't like ask questions. Like my TSH, so optimal TSH level for
Mhm.
non-medicated, regular human walking around like you, who
Mhm.
can sleep for 5 hours and you still feel the same time rested that you would if you slept 9, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, 5 versus 8 is
Pretty standard. You feel
pretty the
about the
same.
same. You could get
Pretty
up
the
and have a
same.
whole weekend.
Yes, I can't do like multiple days of 5 hours though. But if it's like an 8 hour one day, a 5 hour, an 8 hour, like then I can't really tell a difference. Yeah.
Okay. So that's like 0.5 to 2.2. Only according to integrative physicians or
Mm-hmm.
functional medicine physicians.
Mm-hmm.
Because traditional healthcare, you have to be above 4.5. So over double what optimal thyroid function is. And I was hovering right around like 4.4, 4.6. And I was like, this is not right. Like, it should not be this hard.
Right.
And then, so now I'm in undergrad for exercise science. And I'm also, so basically, I kind of went into the rabbit hole, went down like the farmer's market, all natural, organic,
Yes.
before I even went back to undergrad in exercise science. Because I'm like, something is wrong.
Right.
But you go to a healthcare provider,
Yeah.
and because their scope sucks
Mm-hmm.
so bad, it's lose weight.
Wow.
It's not, let's find the root cause. And that is also a
Oh.
very feminine problem.
Oh my goodness.
And if you are overweight, you are mistreated even more
Right.
in the medical community and undiagnosed.
Oh my gosh.
And I will, in the behind the episode for
Yeah.
this episode, I will put the facts in of how much like under care
Uh-huh.
women of color, obese women, quote unquote,
Right.
using the BMI archaic version, are undertreated by the healthcare system
Wow.
simply based on visual judgment.
Oh my. Oh my. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. That's disgusting to me.
So, no, it is. It's absolutely disgusting. So, my full time jobs, on top of trying to survive, I'm now spending full time trying to feel normal
Wow.
by doing all the things,
Oh my gosh.
which of course is hilarious for most people because it's like, what?
So you're working 2 jobs and you're in school and you feel like crap and you're not getting any professional help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not like, out of the women listening to our show,
Mm-hmm.
we're probably, all of them are going to be like, yep, that's how my story went. Because for the clients that I've met along the way, since I do have this,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of similar, but I'm jumping ahead.
Okay.
So backtrack, right? I got to go
Yes.
lose weight. I'm a standard American. I'm eating the standard American diet. I don't know any better. I'm
Right.
eating what I ate growing up.
Of course.
So I'm just eating what I've always eaten. And I became a kid and then I went through puberty and poof, it's like I transformed into some other different person. So who would I go to should be the expert in losing weight?
Like a trainer, a personal trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I walk into a personal trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all of these things wrong with me.
Mm.
I don't feel okay. This hurts. I'm fatigued, whatever. What do you think the first thing this trainer is going to say is?
Lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm right?
Yeah.
I was just joking.
No. Oh yeah, we can easily get 50 pounds off of you. All you got to do is be disciplined and work harder, and you just need to be focused.
So they didn't care about like symptomology. They just also said like you'll lose weight, everything will be fine.
I'll fix you. I'll take care of it. I'll fix it.
How did that go?
I mean, like a lead fart. So now I feel even more like crap.
Oh my gosh.
And now my hair is falling out in gobs
What?
because that's another autoimmune response. Like, that's why if you notice, like, I have very, very teeny tiny eyebrows.
Yeah.
I didn't over pluck them in middle school.
Mm,
This is it. Like, the body hair on my arms, like,
yeah. Not there.
not there. I'm Irish. I'm European. I should be furry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, mustache a little bit there, but like I should be hairier. Like, and thank God I shaved half my head for so long because oh my God, there's so much hair on my head. But gobs.
Bethany, so like while that was happening, while you were like holding hair in your hand, basically, what feelings were coming up for you?
Gaslighting myself, like, oh, it's in my head, because that's what everybody was telling me.
What?
You just need to train harder. You just need to more
So you
disciplined.
were losing hair and then getting mad at yourself that you're not good enough?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is so sad, Bethany.
Yes.
I just want to like hug that person.
Yes, I hug her all the time inside my soul.
Yeah. Understandably.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Okay, so you went to this trainer who said they're going to fix everything. And did you do the trainings? Like what did that look like?
I went through a couple and I felt so shitty. And it was one
Yeah.
of those like gyms that you barcode enter into.
Mm.
So it's not even like, your big corporate ones. It's ones where like you can go whenever you want and you just have a key card to the door.
Oh, okay.
And like fitness testing was done on machines, which is just great. And looking back on it now, knowing what I know, I'm appalled, but it's like it just shows he was so far outside of his scope and his depth. Like, you have to fill out a PARQ, which is a participation something questionnaire,
Okay, yeah.
because otherwise that you have to fill that out because otherwise that person has to
Mm-hmm.
refer you to your physician and you have to get exercise okay
Oh.
and approved by your physician.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
So you have to fill something out when you go sign up saying like blah, 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
And if you have high blood pressure or this or that or whatever. But it's basically just cardiovascular disease, emphysema, high blood pressure. It's not like, do you get dizzy? Do you get dizzy when you stand up? Can you run? Is it like it's not stuff like that of like, can you walk a mile without getting dizzy, lightheaded, any of those things? Like, do you have chronic pain? Like, none of these questions are standard when you go in to get your free personal training fitness assessment.
Wow.
Unless you've had them. Have you ever, like, is it anything more than like, have you ever had a heart attack or stroke?
Well, the trainer I had pre-meeting you, I was like 20, so there were no health questions at all. I think he was just like, "You look good enough to work out. Let's go."
Oh, okay then. Perfect example.
Yeah.
You could have been a type 1 diabetic. He could have killed you.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. That's a very good point. And sad.
It's terrifying. And of all the different places I've worked and all the different gyms across the country that I've been in now,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, am I stuck up about it? I guess you could say that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you could kill someone
Yeah.
or paralyze them
Yeah.
or permanently damage them. One of the
Yeah.
girls in one of my trainings broke her back doing barbell loaded step ups in the gym and then walked herself to her dorm
What?
with her spine barely intact
Oh, what?
because she just felt a little uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh.
Literally took a barbell loaded racked step up and smashed her spine
Oh my gosh.
and got up and walked it off. And also, for all of my parents out there,
Mm-hmm.
if you do not have an athletic director, I went a hardcore on this when I took my intro to athletic training and all of my athletic training courses,
Mm-hmm.
because you should have an athletic director on hand at all time for all practices, all events. You should have a medical provider on hand of some kind at all times. Because what happens when someone takes a ball to the temple or the chest or it's too hot? When are
People,
you going to notice the signs of heat stroke, heat exhaustion?
right. Right. And then we teach little kid athletes, like, you're fine, shake it off, walk it off. And then they would pretend like they're okay when they're not okay.
I played with broken bones all through high school.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because the first time my very first break,
Yeah.
the doctor wouldn't take an x-ray. He just like poked around a little bit. It was like, you just sprained your ankle. I had fracture. Rolled my ankle again. So then it went double fracture. So then I was like, of course, I'm not giving up my softball season. So then I'm in a walking boot for like 6 months. What do I do the next season? Break the foot, break on the other side.
Oh my God. Bethany, I was not expecting all of this to be so sad. Like, just broken bones and broken backs and oh my gosh.
But like it just shows like how women, even
Mhm.
teenage women, college women,
Yeah.
there's no actual care, because I had symptoms at 12 and 13. Like I'd have migraines where I'd be done the whole weekend, where it's like cold cloth over my face, can't lift my head up, my pillow hurts, there's the throbbing, the aura. Like I literally get the ocular auras where I see like spinning dots and I can't,
Oh my
like, and I get
gosh.
black dots and I can't see.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a kid and it's still not even like, maybe we should figure out what's going on.
Wow. Seriously.
But also, where's the advocacy also from the mother?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yes.
women who don't have the parents that have any kind of understanding of this also, because how do you learn about this experience? So if it's never been something you've thought was about you that was wrong, because it's genetic, there's a genetic composition to all of this, which means if this is how you feel all the time every day and she starts to feel, it's just how we are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then it's generationally
Yeah.
dismissed.
Yeah.
And it adds on to your generational trauma, because then now you're being told it's in your head.
Right. The gaslighting. And then the part about everything's just lose weight, and not an actual solution and an actual diagnosis. Oh my gosh, how frustrating.
So I spent a decade treating myself. Obviously, from the way that I talk on all of our shows, I don't trust medicine. I find my specialist based on who listens to me or not. And I drop the exercise physiologist on them right away. But I have still been shamed and like manipulated by doctors and not allowed the care that my PCP prescribed. So you can't go to your PCP.
Yeah.
And then she's like, let's do a sleep study, because you've got all these symptoms. You've had chronic insomnia since you were 17, chronic weight gain, chronic fatigue, like all of these symptoms. Let's do a sleep study. You can't just go get a sleep study done when you get a referral. You then have to go see the specialist at the sleep study place.
Oh.
And then they decide whether or not you get the sleep study. So then I just got told, well, you work out too much. You need to do some yoga and chill out. You're more like a Rottweiler. You just need to chill.
You were told you were like a Rottweiler?
Yes. I was compared to a dog.
Oh my God. What the hell? What the actual hell?
After getting a hypothyroidism, fibroid, PCOS, insulin resistant diagnosis at 36.
So this person denied the sleep study and said, go do yoga so you can be less like a Rottweiler.
Yes.
The hell?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my gosh. What did you say? What did you do?
I ignored him. So basically, I
Okay.
had backed myself so far because he kept coming towards me using his, like, well, I'm the physician and I'm the, I don't know, sleep specialist, I don't know, whatever the hell. And I was just like, mm-hmm. So finally, thankfully, this is during mask time. So I'm just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And waited till the appointment was over and got up and walked out.
Oh my goodness.
Knowing never again am I going to that building
Right.
and any of the doctors in that building.
I am so sorry.
Why, thank you.
That person was a jerk.
Yeah, that's pretty much the normal in the medical community from my experience. And the advocating for myself. So I get to a point where I'm exhausted trying to fight for care.
Yeah.
And okay, I've got also the colon cancer button hanging over my head. Do I want to go in and get all the testing done that I need to for that? Hell no. I just did that recently in the past year because it's just so daunting. And it's like, here goes that fight again. Let's climb that hill. And this is the mountain I just have to die on, I guess. But let's back up a little bit. Okay. I want to give you a little bit of just education.
Oh, yeah. Let's
just
do
to
it.
kind of help you out a little bit, because those of you who do not suffer from an autoimmune disease and aren't feeling like hit in the gut right now, like, oh my God, that's been my whole life story. Let's break it down.
Okay.
So autoimmune diseases are health conditions that happen when your immune system attacks your body instead of defending it. So they're sometimes called autoimmune disease. Sometimes they're called autoimmune disorders. By the way, I went to Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic to get these descriptions and like some symptoms and some actual like diseases.
Perfect.
And so it can affect joints, muscles, skin, blood vessels, digestive system, endocrine system, and your nervous system. So your rheumatoid arthritis, your lupus, all your psoriasis, your Sjogren's, scleroderma, vascularitis, vitiligo, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, ulcerative colitis, type 1 diabetes, Addison disease, Hashimoto's, multiple sclerosis. So all of these things, right?
Yeah.
These are all autoimmune diseases. And guess what the risk factors are?
What?
Being a woman.
What? It says that?
Says your sex.
Oh my gosh.
Women are more likely to have autoimmune conditions and have an increased risk of developing an autoimmune disease.
Wow.
Biological relatives with an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune conditions are genetic conditions and pass through generations of a biological family. Having one autoimmune disease can increase the odds of developing another one. Multiple autoimmune syndrome. Exposure to chemicals or environmental factors, i.e., where you live or where you work, might trigger autoimmune disease. And then obviously smoking and using other types of tobacco can cause health issues, but obviously that's duh. I specifically have hypothyroidism, which means I have an underactive thyroid. So it doesn't make and release enough hormone into my bloodstream. And so this condition slows down your metabolism, which may make you gain weight unexpectedly or feel tired all the time. Hormone replacement therapy is the most common treatment. Personally, I'm on Armour, but a lot of people like Synthroid. So it's just like whichever type of like alive or synthetic hormone. And I like the alive hormone because it seems to help me better. And I also have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So I don't have cysts. My mom did.
Oh.
My mom had cysts, but I've got all the other symptoms. I've got the weight gain, the insulin resistance, the high level of inflammation. I've got all kinds of fibroids all over. My periods are nuts. Like they've always been insane.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the best one.
What?
The cause of PCOS is not known. Because why on earth would we study something that affects only women?
Oh my goodness.
Because we are only the owners of ovaries.
I'm getting a headache. It's so depressing. Oh my gosh. And the part where it's like you're more likely to get a second autoimmune disorder if you have one already. Who wants two of them? Oh my goodness. Did you get, like, what was the order you got yours in?
Hypothyroidism, but I think because my mom's history, I've probably had PCOS the whole time.
Oh.
But going on birth control kind of kicked the snowball down the mountain.
Got it. Yeah.
So it kind of like, and somewhere in here it's great, as it's like causes obviously unknown, but the factors are insulin resistance, low grade inflammation, heredity, and excess androgens and stress. So basically, complications are like, obviously all of the pregnancy and all of that kind of stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
But metabolic syndrome, which is a cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, high blood sugar, unhealthy cholesterol, and triglyceride levels that significantly increase your risk for heart and blood vessel cardiovascular, type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, sleep apnea, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and endometrial cancer.
Wait. So having an autoimmune disorder can cause these other disorders. Oh my gosh. Why don't we talk about this enough?
It affects only pretty much women.
I cannot. This is devastating.
The U.S. National Institutes of Allergy and Infectious Disease estimates that autoimmune diseases incur a cost of $100 billion to U.S. healthcare systems annually.
Annually?
While the increasing prevalence of autoimmune disease and the high cost burden of managing them, interest in functional medicine as an approach for supporting individuals with autoimmune disease has increased, which means non-traditional healthcare. Us. You and me.
Okay, well, that's good. This is very sad. I'm very sad. Because this is 1 in 15.
1 in 15.
1 in 15 are suffering.
Yes.
Being gaslit.
Yes.
Being not diagnosed until they're older.
Yes. And I know that 4.5 or whatever it is that your TSH, because there's T3, there's T4, there's there's all these different hormones because it's the endocrine system.
Yeah.
And if you have a thyroid problem, you can probably almost guarantee you have an ovary problem, because like thyroid dictates the ovaries, which dictates like all the different systems and the pancreas that secrete all these hormones. So basically owning ovaries is considered like a time bomb. And since we are so complicated as menstruating women, most of these studies came from postmenopausal women. So we don't even have data from a 20-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Just like, why is a 25-year-old woman getting colon cancer? Like the incidences of colon cancer in women is growing so much higher. And what do you have? Ulcerative colitis. You've got lupus. You've got Crohn's. You've got all these autoimmune diseases that come with being a female.
Wow.
And then you go to get help.
Yeah.
And no one's listening to you.
And they're just saying lose weight.
And they're just telling you to lose weight.
Oh my gosh.
So how depressing.
I am very depressed. And I'm just listening. I can't even fathom the mental health state of people going through this, screaming their symptoms, screaming I'm not okay, And then people are like, I don't know, lose some weight, or I don't know, be less like a Roddy. Like it's like, what? I can't even fathom the daily frustration of symptom management by yourself and then not knowing what's wrong with you, being really confused and scared, probably.
Because you know you.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like right and you don't know what's wrong, eventually you stop listening to you.
Oh my gosh.
And what are the mental health ramifications of that?
Depression, all the way to suicidality, anxiety, constantly.
What is continuing to rise in the United States is a mental health issue.
Depression and anxiety. Always. They're always on the rise. We need to fix it.
We do need to fix it.
We need to fix it.
I'll never forget the first client after I'd done all of this like stuff, and I was like, so you probably got Hashimoto's, you probably have this, you probably have that, you probably struggle with this, that, these, and those. And the look on their face was just like, what? Like, you're talking to me.
Oh.
Like, now granted, I have shifted a lot throughout my career working with people. I'm a very different coach than I was 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Right.
Because of all of this.
Yes.
So I am one who likes to try everything. I like to put myself through it to see what it feels like, but also to see what my clients, if it will work for them or not.
Yes.
Because like my therapist, was recommended to me because I need someone who understands autoimmune psychology.
Absolutely.
So like I need someone who understands that yes, there are days I can't get out of bed because I worked for 7 hours and I client faced for 7 hours. The next day I'm toasted.
Yeah.
And I might or might not have a migraine.
Yeah.
And like so many, I attract so many of these women now, I think, because I'm like, yeah, you have a chronic illness. And one of them was just like, oh my gosh, I feel so seen right now.
Oh.
Because it's the whole body.
Yeah.
And I can look at you as a whole person. That person that I went to that's a personal trainer.
Right.
Probably doesn't even know what hypothyroidism is.
Yeah.
Or polycystic ovarian syndrome.
But, yeah, probably not.
So your medical provider, who you will trust over me, hands down majority of the time, tells you to lose weight, but then you go to someone else that has a high school diploma,
right,
who then tells you you're not working hard enough.
Oh my god.
You're not structured enough. You're not dedicated enough. You're not putting in enough work. You're being a baby.
That's heartbreaking.
You're being a wimp.
Oh my gosh.
Suck it up. And potentially whatever your partner is like, who does or does not most likely does not understand this, is now also telling you, get the fuck out of bed, all you do is sleep all the time.
Oh my. Oh my.
Like, why never go anywhere and do anything? All you do is sleep. Why can't you lose weight? You are always working out. Why do you need supplements? You're not a professional athlete.
I feel like I need a punching bag. Can we please find me something to hit?
I have it from a client. I have a blow-up desk punching bag. If you would like to stand there or sit there on the couch and punch it.
I just cannot handle those examples of gaslighting and shaming.
And I bet every single woman listening right now could potentially be in tears being like, that's my life every day.
That is so sad.
And no one will hold space for that.
That is so sad. I mean, honestly, if there is a woman feeling that way, please contact us.
Yes, please.
I
Please.
want you to work with Bethany, and I would love to help you with your mental health. Like, this is not, you should not feel like you're walking this alone. And you're technically not. You're 1 in 15 people. It's just our country is not prioritizing this, and I'm so sorry.
1 in 15.
Yeah.
My gosh, we've got 10-year-olds getting type 2 diabetes. Because, like we spoke about diet fitness culture, it's more affordable to do that. But now you're kind of killing yourself and then being told, why are you killing yourself? What's wrong with you? So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many days where I'm just like,
there's no right answer.
There's no answer. There's no right answer. And the number of my clients that'll just cry, and we'll just sit there and she'll talk, and she'll just cry.
Oh my gosh.
Because we've been walking this, because I stay there.
Yeah.
Side by side, holding your hand. And apparently I'm learning that means that you're training a whole person. It's trauma informed, and like, it's more inclusive than just being an inclusive, fitness expert.
Yeah, well, for you.
Right. And I didn't realize any of this. I didn't know that any of this, sadly, I didn't know that any of this was different.
Okay.
But this kind of like how I've become.
Yeah.
Through the years and through the trauma on top of trauma is now like, if someone comes to me and is like, I don't know what I can give you today. And I'm like, well, what feels okay?
Right. Right. Well, because you're not, as a coach, like, you're not someone to say, like, push through, stop being a wimp. Like, you're not working hard enough.
And I used to be.
Oh.
It used to be.
Well, that must have been a while ago.
Oh, yeah, it was a while ago.
Okay.
It's quite a while ago.
Okay. But, well, Bethany, I just have a question, because not everyone gets to be with you. Like, I am your client, and so I know who you are, what you say, what you do. But for people who are just seeking out personal training, especially women with our more complicated bodies, how does someone know who to look for if personal trainers can just be personal trainers with like a certificate?
You have to read bios.
Okay, what do you mean?
So every gym, hopefully, either on their website or posted in the gym, is the picture of the trainer and then their bio.
Okay, yeah.
That states certificates, education, experience, X, Y, and Z.
Okay, got it, yeah.
So there should be somewhere that has, like, every company has like an about us.
Yes.
So if your goal is, my doctor told me to lose weight, but I've got this laundry list that I'm walking in with, please, 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 do not look for the cheapest option.
Okay.
Please. I understand. Accessibility is hard. Services are financially hard. Like, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Please look at your budget. You are priceless.
Right.
This person can kill you or permanently disable you.
Yeah.
If you're going to someone, please do your due diligence, because you do not know what the standards for said organization is to hire that body.
Okay, right. Exactly. So what should people...
If you're a woman, honestly, I am 100% for the fact, train with another woman. But I would look for someone who understands hormones, who understands like cycle syncing and anything related to autoimmune, chronic illness, chronic fatigue, chronic pain, something that says like you're outside of the norm,
Okay.
not someone with just like blah 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 personal trainer.
Okay.
Bachelor of Art, photography.
Okay. So in the bio, what should people focus on?
You'd want someone who has studied exercise science,
Okay.
preferably.
Exercise science. Okay. Super helpful.
Kinesiology and biomechanics are different.
Oh.
They don't study the same things.
Oh, okay.
So you want someone who's done some type of education in sport and exercise science.
Okay.
Because, for example, I had a whole entire 16-week semester. Granted, my degree program was based on ACSM, which is why I'm an ACSM certified exercise physiologist. But you have a whole semester on special populations. Technically, no one should train someone with pregnancy, any type of risk factor for heart disease or heart attack or stroke.
Oh.
Or any type of risk factor if they have not had this level of training from a technical level. It's outside of their scope of practice.
Oh, okay.
In a technical standpoint. Like, now I'm not sure because every single one of these organizations has levels of personal trainers.
Right. Yeah.
And I can't speak to the ones that are powerlifting specific,
Okay.
CrossFit specific. I don't know how much they go into the physiology.
Right.
And the nuances and the like cellular level of this stuff.
Right.
So if you suffer or you feel like remotely something's not right, going to a provider who has not spent years studying and having to maintain certifications and go to what are they called? Conferences.
Oh,
and
right.
like reading new studies and maintaining and doing all of this education continually to maintain the certification. That person could be going off of information from 1990 if they've been training since 1990.
Right. Right. Yeah. So it's going to look like they have had 30 years of experience, but everything is like old news.
Because also you don't know what their CEC requirement is. Or CEU or continuing credit or whatever you call it.
Right.
Because I don't remember, yours are called something different than mine.
CEUs, yeah.
CEUs. You don't know. And I think it's within your right to ask them. What do you have expertise in? What is your expertise? How many women with chronic illness have you worked with? How many women with chronic pain have you worked with? How many chronic pain clients do you have? What is your traditional form of programming for your chronic pain clients? I cannot get down on the floor and get back up because I have POTS. How would you coach me? Because I can't be doing up and down and up and down and up and down and core into bench press and to squat because I'm going to pass the fuck out.
Right.
And the more and more, I don't know if these people are magnetizing towards me or if it's because I'm very open about my story. You know, women with chronic pain during intercourse. I know a whole handful of them now. That, you know, it's an issue, and it's like you got to go through pelvic floor therapy and you've got to go through different things, and you got to remember physical therapy does not require training in the gym. So you can go to physical therapy, right? You do your little 1 pounds and your 3 pounds, whatever, or your bands or your walks and your monster walks and your lateral walks and all, whatever the things. And you ride your bike and your stretches. I worked in physical therapy. Like, I'm not negating it, but I also have physically seen it. Let's say you were just in physical therapy for basically essentially 6 days because insurance approves 1 day a week or 2 days a week
My gosh.
for
Right.
30 minutes, if you and you don't typically see the physical therapist every week,
Right.
you see the assistant,
Yeah.
and now you're going back to your regular routine. How quickly do you think you're going to be back in the doctor's office hurt again
Quickly.
with the personal trainer who sent you there initially?
Oh my gosh.
Like, the nuances are deep, and I know I'm getting very passionate and very heated about this, but I'm in charge of your life.
Yeah.
I can paralyze you in a second. I can accidentally kill you
Yeah.
in a second.
Right.
Why do people look at personal training like it's no big thing?
I don't know.
Like, the gym fails all over the internet, and the number of people dying trying to back squat or being decapitated or all of the horrible, horrible things is because of influencers and their bullshit.
Yeah.
They walk into a gym, they're hot, they're skinny, they're whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they tell you to do this thing. These are highly complicated moves.
Right.
Highly complicated moves that require very specialized pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
And you just walk in and do it because you saw it on the internet, or you just walk in and go, I want to be a CrossFit, whatever. I want to be a power lifter. I saw so and so on YouTube.
Right.
But also, that's free and that's cheap.
Yeah.
So is that how you think of you? Is that how little you value your life? To listen to a YouTuber? Granted, I'm on YouTube. Know it. Totally know it. Okay, 100%. I'm everywhere because we're trying to grow a company.
Right. But I know the people you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Because you have like 30 letters after your name at this point, which is hilarious every time I see it. But then there's these people who they've learned their stuff from who? And they learned their stuff from who? And so trickle on down, it's like a game of telephone. Now you're learning your stuff from someone who was never a trainer. And then also, Bethany, like, I know weights and like knowing exactly what weight you can handle with what muscle is super important. Because I could have like overlifted and had it fall on my face today.
Yep.
But we monitor what I can do,
Mm-hmm.
and just that, I can see somebody watching a video and like looking at the weight and being like, I can do that, and then getting hurt or dropping it on their foot or worse.
I mean, gym fails are all over the internet.
I don't like watching people get hurt, so
I know, but they every once in a while they pop up on my feed.
Yeah.
Because I don't go trolling for it because I don't
Right.
want to see people.
Oh, it would bother you to your core.
Yeah, because and it's not like, oh my god, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, people are actively dying because of this.
Yeah.
And do you hear about it anywhere?
No. No. You don't hear about it anywhere. It's just those videos. It's those fail videos, I think, is the only warning advertising.
Because you sign your life away when you sign those, all that paperwork.
Yeah.
And you sign up for a membership. You sign your whole life away. So if anything happens to you, they're not liable.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, I carry liability insurance. I do this. I do that. I've got all my CEUs. I've got all my bajillion different certifications that are my CEUs.
And you have a master's.
And I have a master's, which means I've studied every single system.
Right.
On top of aging, on top of cancer and exercise, on top of pregnancy and exercise, and like chronic pain and chronic illness and, mental, autism, ADHD, like,
right.
pick one.
I know.
I have so many of those clients because, yes, do I meet them in that route? No.
Mm-hmm.
But then we uncover that
Yeah.
because I'm like, as I'm picking away, as we say that I zoom into your soul, like we've said a few
Mm-hmm.
times,
Mm-hmm.
I can see through all of that.
Right.
It's like there's something more here.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole person.
The whole person.
Yeah.
Because you can't, I just want to get rid of my belly fat. You can't do that. Anybody goes, do the celery diet or whatever the fuck and burn your belly fat. Like, that's called anorexia. That's
Yeah.
called an eating disorder.
Right.
Or if you ever look at your plate of food
Mm-hmm.
and you go, oh, I really shouldn't eat this, that's disordered eating.
Oh. Wow.
And I can talk about this like it's the alphabet.
I know.
And it hurts me when someone is like, well, I just can't spend the money on that.
Mm.
But you will pay for MRI and CAT scan and specialist and specialist and specialist and medications and all, and now everybody's paying for GLP-1s and Wegovy and Ozempic
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. You'll pay for these things,
Yeah.
but you won't pay for me
Yeah.
or someone of my caliber. We're out there.
Right.
We exist.
Right.
If you really want to find us.
Yeah.
So why is the doctor okay? I went to school for 7 years. I had to do two internships, field work, hours. I'm also a medical massage therapist. Like,
mm-hmm.
what I want to know why it's okay that taking a pill and pumping yourself full of this stuff is acceptable when keeping you from anywhere getting close to that is not.
Good point. Good questions.
Like, I'm literally pulling, this is not me pulling shit out of my ass. This is pulling from life experience and conversations I've had.
I believe it.
But same thing for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm depressed, but I don't want to go to therapy.
Yep. Yeah.
I want to play in traffic because I want to see what would happen, but I'm not going to do it. It's just these things where I'm like, have we just given up on ourselves as people? Like, I know this is a highly depressing conversation.
I'm very, very sad right now. I'm very sad.
But that is why we
Yes.
exist.
Yes.
Because has there ever been a day where you're like, no. Nope.
What?
And I'm like, I don't care. Shut up, do your fucking reps.
Oh, like me as your client?
Yeah, you as my client.
No. I could never go to like a personal trainer that talks down to me or uses negative reinforcement or shame. That is not how you motivate me.
But truly, from your own expertise, does that truly actually motivate anyone?
Motivate? No. Does it tap on people in a way where they're like, I hate being judged so much, I'm going to push through this? Yes. But there's so much more to that story. So, no, it's never motivating. But it works. But that's because our society is so judgmental and so like everyone fall in line and everyone get in this box and everyone check these boxes and look like this and be like that. And so it's just part of that.
You go to the doctor and you're like, right, you're going to lose that foot because you're a type 2 diabetic
Uh-huh.
and you don't choose to pay attention to your diabetes in a year. Now, oh shit, I better make some life choices. And for some,
Really?
mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. Interesting.
So it just, and maybe I'm wrong. How much can you hate you to let you be sick and dying?
Yep, 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 yep. I mean, that is an entire society conversation that I think we've alluded to a lot, but it is such a big story. And a lot of it, like you brought up in diet culture too, a lot of us feeling horrible about ourselves is how millionaires and billionaires keep making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's one on every corner most of the time. And you never really have to worry about them going out of business.
What are you talking about?
Another conglomerate.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
It's just there's
Oh.
certain things where it's like the system is guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
Because let's say if we got 5,000 clients between the two of us,
Mm-hmm.
that's a hit to the part of the economy.
Yeah.
Because if I say only eat something with a face that can walk or swim or grow on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
that eliminates a lot of things.
Yes. That's true. That's very true.
And convenience is nice. And I'm not above it. On a day that I'm exhausted, I have door dashed and I have gotten it to my door. There's nothing wrong with that.
Totally.
And the app that I use, That Clean Life, also is partnered with Instacart so that it'll load your grocery cart for you and deliver your groceries to your door. But why not try changing something before you get, here's your casket, when do you want the day you're going to get in it?
Yes, totally. Totally. Well, that's how I feel now. Um, I feel like everything that I do as your client is preventative. And I am envisioning like 60, 70-year-old Aria. And I want to make sure I have muscles and I want to make sure my bones don't break and I want to make sure my heart is okay and I want to make sure that I'm healthy for my age
Oh, you're going to be way beyond that,
as
but sure.
best as I can. Yes. But I also can see the other side of like if you only go to trainers, for example, who are like, look good, look good, look good, look good, that doesn't teach you how to prepare for your future. Because guess what? When we're 80, we're not going to look good. That's just part of being 80, and that's okay. But you can have a healthy body at 80. But again, if it's like all about, like you were saying, like social media too, where fitness and glamour are equivalent, that's a completely different version of training or fake training, I don't know, than what you have to offer.
And I'm going to say this as kindly as possible. But if you come to me
Mm-hmm.
and we do a free 15 consult and we
Mm-hmm.
talk,
Mm-hmm.
and all you talk about is weight loss
Mm.
and looks,
Mm.
I apologize. We're not a good fit. And that may offend a lot of people, and that is fine. And I'm not skinny shaming, I'm not anything.
Yeah.
And if that's your journey, that's your journey.
Mm-hmm.
but I can't in good conscience anymore subscribe to that. I can't be a part of that. And yeah, you can say, okay, it's because I'm in an unconventional body and I'm making excuses. And of course, I've gotten the YouTube comments and certain things that are not kind, and that's fine. Because I'm like, I mean, I have a sticker that says I could deadlift you or shut up and squat, but I'm not the right trainer for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to come to me. And even if it's just from listening to this episode
Yeah.
and being like, oh my gosh, I have been yo yo dieting for 15 years. I have been a restrictive eater. I am
Mm-hmm.
scared of food.
Mm-hmm.
I also am or lactose intolerant, and I can't tolerate foods that I've got GERD
Yeah.
and I've got Crohn's and I don't know if those two go together. I'm just throwing words out right now.
Yeah, yeah, but there's so much more going on. Like it's external and so much internal, including um mentally too.
Well, and that's just it. Like, and that's why are head
Mhm.
to toe,
Yeah.
because I believe so much in what you do, and
Yeah.
because of what I've been through, you're not going to come to me and not get psychology, because I've also had psychology. And I've
I know.
also know psychology. Like, obviously, I don't know it to the level that Aria does.
Thank you. But yeah, I think you know the psychology of why someone would need you in the ways that they would need you and how you can step in and be there for them as their coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can help them through because a lot of things, like with the head to toe, mental and physical go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how to look for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in a lot of ways, you know, a lot a lot of psychology that I don't know
Mm-hmm.
because you've learned how people can be manipulated by toxic fitness, right? But my kind of psychology was like, I learned how people can be manipulated by their parents, by partners, by like by sometimes commercials on TV, like that kind. It's just like different. Like my psychology is so different. So I think that's why we are a good team because like I've said in another podcast, what I work on with my therapist is not the same parts of my brain and personality that I work on with you.
Right.
But the fact that I'm even working on my mental health with you just shows how special you are.
Thank you.
Because I am a therapist and I've taken so many psychology classes, but I still learn so much from you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I feel like, so I like to call her
Mm-hmm.
because I'm constantly looking for her.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just that woman that's been wanting, that's been waiting, that's been searching, that feels all of the emotions and all of the feelings that I have felt
Mm-hmm.
throughout my own journey. I just think of how good it would feel for her. Can you imagine as younger Aria being able to get nutrition, strength, and mental health from two people who are so cohesive and believe in the same thing that it's interwoven into your work?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, mental health and physical health is work.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, like, the perfect thing would be like, let's say you have a workout with me on a Monday or a Tuesday, and then you've got a session with Aria once we have a building, or virtually a different day
Yeah.
or the same day, depending on. Can you imagine how much better you would feel if you were going to take the funds and the resources that you have
Mm-hmm.
and put them there,
Mm-hmm.
and how much money you wouldn't spend on all of the coping mechanisms.
Yes.
Like, imagine coming to a place where you're completely it's like a spa that makes you sweat and cry, but
Yeah.
it's that type of care.
Yeah, it is care. Yeah, you're being held.
It's literally being held. And like,
Yeah, supported.
one of my clients was like, I don't spend nearly as much money as I used to, because all of those, oh, what are they called, Aria?
Well, you said it, coping.
Coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot the word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, coping.
You don't seek them anymore.
Totally.
So it's like, yes, right now and in front of you, you might not see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just may be like, ugh, I don't have time for that, or I don't have the mental capacity for that, or I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Yeah.
What does that actually hurt? If you try something that's different,
Mm-hmm.
that you've never heard of, that you've never seen before.
Yeah. That's a really good point. Yeah, but I also really believe in what we're doing.
It's just that, like, do we literally not care about ourselves, especially as women? And at this point, especially as women, as mothers, as, I mean, we've now talked about, body image, we've talked about leadership, we've talked about narcissism, we've talked about
Mm-hmm.
like all the abuses we get.
Oh, yeah.
So is this how we internalize all of it and just say like, well, I'm the problem, so I don't deserve. The number of times that I have heard this
What?
in session, I can't even. I
What?
don't think I deserve it.
Oh, that's so sad.
And just like, I just don't think I deserve it, or I just don't think I'm good enough, or I just don't think.
My gosh. Yeah. Well, we talk about the I'm not enough a lot, but I don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
That is so sad. Everyone deserves to care about themselves.
Well, and everybody deserves medical providers and health providers to care about them. Like, there's a reason I've got a 90-minute consult, and it's so funny every time someone does one. It's like, oh my god, how am I going to fill 90 minutes? Then the 90
Yeah.
minutes comes up, and it's like, shit, I'm still not done talking. Because it's just that, like,
Yeah.
like meeting an old friend in a complete stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, if you've been listening to our podcast since we launched it in March, April, I don't remember when we launched it. And then you come to one of our sessions or one of our consults, and be like, oh my gosh, you're the same person. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
We are.
you essentially already know me.
Yeah.
And how I talk and my nuances, and you're just going to get to witness it in action rather than just in my voice.
That's so true.
But Ari and I both are accepting clients, and I think about her.
Mm-hmm.
She sits in my mind all the time.
Yeah.
And anybody, if they sign up or they do a free consult or they do the Faith Strength Training Guide, and I get that notification, or they send a like message, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, what do we get to do? What do we get to do? It's not like, ugh, another client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a
Yes.
doctor has 7 minutes.
Right.
7 minutes.
Is that how much they have? That is so tiny.
They have to fill quota. They have to see X amount of patients in a day based on blah, 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 blah. But can you imagine an hour of someone looking you in the eye and paying attention to you and 100% being there for you?
Well, I can.
You can. Can every woman out there right now listening to this? When was the last time you had that kind of love and affection in a professional way?
Yeah. Or everyone at least deserves to know what that feels like.
Everyone does deserve to know what that feels like.
Yeah.
And you do deserve it, and you are valuable, and you are worth it, and you are enough. I love quoting Precious, where it's not Precious, The Help. You is beautiful, you is smart, you is kind.
Oh.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, I'd say our takeaway from this episode, Aria, what do you think, is just if you resonated, felt, understood, got just as mad as I did, or Aria,
or as sad as Auria did,
or as sad as Aria did, please contact us.
Yeah.
Where should they go?
headtotoestrength.com
Or at Head to Toe Strength at Instagram, Head to Toe Strength Facebook page, Head to Toe Strength YouTube channel, Head to Toe Strength Pinterest.
And the 2 is a number 2.
And we'd be happy to meet you, and thank you for listening, and have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on UpLift Women's Wellness.
We're so grateful to have you as part of our community. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs it.
Follow us on social media for updates and extra inspiration between episodes.
And remember, you're stronger, braver, and more capable than you know. Until next time,
Stay strong, stay empowered, and keep uplifting each other.